and welcome to my channel. This is a new section I would like to start, and I'd like to call it Photography Basics. It's just some quick tips, tricks, techniques about photography that might help somebody learn some new things and get them more excited and more into photography. Feel free to let me know what you think about this setup, this section. If you have some tips, tricks, techniques of your own that you would like to share, and maybe I can help you with that. So for now, let's get into the main part of this video. Some quick tips and technique that you can use to improve your images and photography right away with applying the rule of thirds and cats, of course. You might have heard it before, or you might even be applying it without you knowing it. That's what I had when I was young and starting with photography. I had my camera, shot what I liked, what I thought was looking good, in my opinion. And I only discovered later that there were terms and certain names used for those techniques and setups and compositions I used. Yet for some people it might be new, they never heard about it, and others might have been using it for years already. We are all learning, and we will all keep learning new things for the rest of our lives. So if this video is not for you, feel free to check out some of my other videos. I'll link one up here somewhere. The first thing I always think about and keep in mind when I'm looking for composition is the rule of thirds. You don't have to apply it on every single item or every single image, as this might not be the right use case for it, or it won't look good in every single image you take. If you're, for example, shooting headshots for a corporate office or for a school yearbook, it would be really weird if every image has like 2/3 empty, because you're applying the rule of thirds when it's not really suitable for that use case. The rule of thirds is quite easy to apply and to keep in mind. So it's a nice tool to have in your photography toolbox and to use when you need it. Basically, with the rule of thirds, you divide the image in a 3x3 grid. It's like when you have your image, it's separated by 2 lines and 2 lines. And on the intersecting points, you will then place your focus or your main subject, and this should draw in more attention to that certain point and make for a more interesting composition. The grid you might have seen before, as in a lot of cameras it's like a basic setting, or it's already visible on screen, like some thin lines or with some indicators on the side of the screen. Even phones nowadays, like your phone has the camera app, and there's probably an option to enable a 3x3 grid for you to use the rule of thirds in your images. So when you're using the rule of thirds for the first time, you might think it's a bit weird, or that you have a lot of empty space in your image. This is either a preference, or you can then think about what you want to do with the rest of your composition. You can fill it up with some bokeh lighting, or some interesting background blur, or some leading lines, or other techniques, just to draw even more attention to your subject. Of course, you have to just keep playing around, test new things, find your own style, and do what looks best for you, as they are your images and there's a certain artistic freedom to it. And not everybody has to like your images, you just have to at least like your own. Now for the whole reason why you probably clicked the link and are looking at this video is the cats in the title. Of course it's not clickbait. Here are some example images of our cats where I applied the rule of thirds and some other techniques to draw the attention to a certain area in the image. And yeah, the other techniques I might explain in a different video later on. I think at least in these cases the images or compositions became stronger because I applied the rule of thirds and because the focus was not in the center of the image. So that was it for this video. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know what you think of this type of video, this whole setup I'm testing out now. I hope I was able to teach you something new, let you see or hear something you didn't know before. If you like cats, of course, and if you have any other photography related topics that you would like to hear about, just let me know. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more of my upcoming videos and content, and hit the bell icon to get notified when they go live. So for now, just enjoy the rest of your day.